All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeft TV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas. All right, race fans, welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway. This is TurnLeft TV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. NASCAR Total heads on into Bristol tonight for race number 6 in the Monster Cup 2019 season. It's 100 laps tonight. It's Bristol. It's a beating and banging, boys and girls. NASCAR Total style. It's all right here live on TurnLeft TV. Well, it's NASCAR Total. It's Bristol. What a match it's going to be tonight. A true test. Who's going to take home the victory here at Bristol? We're going to find out tonight right here on TurnLeft TV. All right, thanks for joining us. This is TurnLeft TV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Right now, we are in the qualification session. A little popping and cracking here for us. I think I got something running in the background that shouldn't be running right now, but hopefully we'll be able to fix that. A little bit of work. Few prayers along the way. Looks like we might be stuck with this for a while here, so apologize for that. We'll see if we can't get that straightened out, but looks like Ben Silva is the top qualifier here so far, 14.762. Take a look at the track here at Bristol. Half a mile concrete high banked oval. Anybody who is anybody that's a fan of racing knows about Bristol Motor Speedway. Very fun track, very racy. Tough on tires, but high banked oval, high speed, and should be a lot of fun here tonight. We'll take a look at the point standings coming into tonight's race. Edgelson Carnero has a little bit of a lead there, about a 20-point lead over Julio Caligari. Sandro Kelmer, both those guys tied for the 2nd position. Elder Mueller is in 4th. Wilson Rashid 5th. Carlos Leite is 6th. You have Ben Silva in 7th. Jose Carvalho in 8th position. Edson Luis, 149 points there in 9th. And Jair Oliveira rounds out the top 10. So it looks like Ben Silva is our top qualifier. Wilson Rashid 2nd, Sandro Kelmer 3rd, Jose Carvalho is 4th, Jair Oliveira 5th, Thiago Franza is 6th, Edson Luis 7th, Sullivan Gardina 8th, Julio Caligari is 9th, and Edders Magel in the 10th position. We'll take a look at the schedule. Of course, tonight, Bristol 100-lapper here. And then next week, actually a race that I'm not going to be able to make because I'm going to be going to see Gary Clark Jr. in concert, boys and girls. So sorry I'm going to be able to not going to be there on the 18th, but Martinsville, some more short track action coming up on the 18th. Las Vegas following that on the 25th of March. Sonoma, a little road course action on 1 April. And then Talladega Super Speedway on 8 April. You see Dover, Pocono, and Watkins Glen finishing out the season. So we got a great season in store. Hang out, boys and girls. Should be great. So looks like we got 5 minutes here in the warm-up session. Get things rolling. Take a look at Carlos Leite here. Now, definitely a little bit hitchy here for me. A little bit out of the ordinary there, I would say. So we're trying a few things here just to see if we can't get a little bit better quality there. So it's been my experience, whatever the case is, when this happens, it's going to be one of those things where it's almost like you have to do a computer shutdown here. But hey, it is what it is. We're going to have to go with it. These guys got a couple minutes left here in the warm-up session. So we'll just have to roll with it, as they say. So a little bit of Bristol Motor Speedway, again, a little short track action. Take a look at our chat there. It looks like Drew Blacker joining us. He said he's watching The Bachelor. Oh my gosh, Drew, come on, man. You got to hand in your man card right now. Jair Oliveira said, hey, let's turn left. We're definitely going to be turning some left. We're going to do that turn left, what, 400 times, I guess, for 100 laps, 4 turns. 100 times 4, 400. I think I'm right on my math. Looks like we have improved here as far as the popping and cracking. That's good. We're having a little bit of an issue there. It's still not quite up to my standards, but you see just a little bit of a hitch in the video, and you'll see a little pop in there in the audio. I think we might have that, for the most part, kind of cured. Hey, coming up tomorrow, we got a big one, a Misano night race in the race number 2 of the DTM 2019 season. Should be a great one, man. 40-minute race from Misano. I'm very, very excited about this. Hopefully I'll be able to see. I'm not even wearing my sunglasses, but hopefully I'll be able to see the track. Oh, man, it's going to be a good one. I've not done a night race in a road course before, but was out on the track doing some practice laps in this thing. That is a tough track. These guys have the work cut out for them, but definitely up to the challenge is the crew from NASCAR Total. All right, just about 12 seconds, 13 seconds left to go before we get the command to start the engines. All right, boys and girls, it's 100 laps here tonight, NASCAR Total style at Bristol Motor Speedway. Should be a fun race, so stay tuned. Hold on to your horses.
All right. Gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, the 87 of Ben Silva starts on the pole tonight. The 47 of Wilson Rashid is in second. Sandro Kelmer in the 22 starts in the third position. Jose Carvalho in the 99 starts in fourth. Jair Oliveira in the 17 starts in fifth position. Thiago França in the 8 starts in the 6th position. Edson Luis is 7th in the 04. Julio Caligari, Sullivan Gardena is 8th in the 49. Julio Caligari in the 33 is 10th. Neto Vidal in the 0. Elder Mueller is 10th, my God. Neto Vidal in the 21 is 11th. Edders Magel in the 82 is 12th. Miguel Braga in the 10th car is 13th. Carlos Leite in the 54 is 14th. And Edgelson Carnero in the 09 is 15th. Got to hurry on the on this one because it's a short track. I think these guys only do one lap. Oh my God. Here we go. Ben Silva down on the inside line. Our pole sitter. Here we go, boys and girls. Wilson Rashid up on the outside line, 100 laps. Here at Bristol.
Green. Here they come.
Oh man, Wilson Rashid in the wall there. He got loose and got up in the wall on the start. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man, that was big time crash there right at the start. Oh my heavens, man. So it looks like Wilson Rashid just got loose right there and spun that car. See what happened here. This is at the start. Watch this 47 car. He just loses the back end of this car here. And it smacks the wall, and then he gets slammed by the 8 car. That's a Thiago França, 49 car involved, 21 car involved. So some big time damage here for some of these cars right off the bat. Look at this. This is Thiago França's look at this, and he has nowhere to go, man. He gets into the 47 car right there. Definitely getting a lot of pop in there still, so something a little funky going on here.
Pit road will be open this time.
A little bit out of the ordinary. Man, we got had a big crash right there. 47 car, the 8 car involved. This track is loose, man. I mean, the slick here when you get off to the try to get on that gas right off the bat, and this thing gets loose on you in a hurry. Or I should say, can get loose on you in a hurry. We're getting a 1 to go here, so not many laps here under the under green. I mean, under the caution. Look at this, man. They're going green again, right off the bat. My heavens, I think they got too few laps here. I think they don't have enough caution flag laps in this, I don't believe. Sandro Kelmer jumps out to the race lead here in the 22 car. '87 Benor Silva is just behind in that in the second place. Jair Oliveira in third. And on board here with Sandro Kelmer as we look out of the back of his car. And I'll tell you what, Benor Silva looking high there. See if he can't make a pass on the high side. So we had a battle there that took out, or a wreck that took out quite a few cars here. The 87 now back out to the front and pulling away here. And I really think there's some sort of issue here early on. Oh, we got another crash here. We had a wreck right there. Sullivan Gardena was involved, I believe. Guys got up on the wall. See Thiago Franza back out on track. Take a look at Jose Carvalho here in the 99 car. Running in the third position. So a little bit of a mess here, I think, right now with the early back to green. Take a look at the 22, Sandro Kelmer. We're getting a caution flag here. A little caution flag. And Carlos Leite said he came around here. So getting some word that maybe Carlos Leite might have come around. Benor Silva is shown as the race leader here. And I'll tell you, man, I just don't think there are any enough caution laps on this in the settings. Look here, this is the 54 car. He's down below that twin kin car there and tries to make room, and looks like he just lost the back into that, and man, more contact. So the 54 here, it looked like he had tried to compensate here, make a little room here for the 10 car as he sees it coming up off the turn, and the car just gets a little loose on him right there, and then he smacks the wall, and then he gets tagged.
Pit road will be open this time for the lap car.
Ben Silva is the race leader, the 22. Sandro Kelmer is second. The 99 of Jose Carvalho is the third car, and then Jair Oliveira is fourth. I think you guys are going to do 100 laps. It's going to be a long one.
Pit road will be open this time.
Now, I don't know, man. Are we going to have anybody bite here on pit road here with given the short caution flag laps here we have? I don't know, man. I'm seeing some guys coming down pit lane here, so looks like the 21, the 49 all coming down pit lane. Also 82 coming down pit lane. Ben Silva, the race leader. Sandro Kelmer second. Jose Carvalho is third. Sandro Kelmer is third. Jose Carvalho is fourth. Miguel Braga is fifth. Elder Mueller is sixth. Edgelson Carnero up to the seventh position.
It'll be one to go this
Now,
time.
see, we're already one to go here, and that just is not right here on the settings, unfortunately. So you got to have more caution flag laps than this, or see, these guys are going to get caught on pit lane. Anybody that pits is now stuck on pit lane, so that just can't happen. It's going to keep guys from having to come in or making pit stops here. You see Jair Oliveira now caught a lap down here, so I think they've got this. I think they may have these settings here incorrect. The 87 car is the race leader. 99 of Jose Carvalho is second. Sandro Kelmer is third. Elder Mueller is in the fourth position. A little bit of hitch here. Take a look at the Elder Mueller here in the 02 car. Right now running in the fourth position. 10 and Miguel Braga is just behind him. I think we've got something settled down here. No, we're still showing about 27% on my CPU, which is a little higher than normal. You see the 02 here getting down off the track. Miguel Braga looking on the high side. And Edgelson Carnero shown in the sixth position, looking to try to get around Miguel Braga. We got a battle here just behind. This is the 21 and the 8 battling for, actually this is not for position, I don't believe. The 21, Net Fidel, is 7th. And 8 car Thiago Franza is in the 11th position. Well, our race leader is the 87 of Ben Silva, but Jose Carvalho right there. Looking out of the front of Jose Carvalho's machine at 99, looking at the 87. Jose Carvalho running in the second position right now. Ben Silva is in first. Take a look at Sandro Kelmer here in the 22 car, shown in the 3rd position. Starting to close in on these guys as well. A little bit of a bummer for some of these guys, man. Elder Mueller here shown in the 4th position. And just behind him, you got Miguel Braga, Edgelson Cordero, and then Neto Vidal. Take a look at Miguel Braga. He's running in the 5th spot right now, and Edgelson Cordero all over the back of him as they're trying to get by here on the low side. The 09 car here trying to make a pass. Miguel Braga maybe making a little bit of contact with the wall. Looks like Neto Vidal going to try to get by as well. Side by side, little contact. No, I think they kept it clean right there. On board here with Miguel Braga, and is he making some more contact with the wall right here? Edson Luis here trying to get by on the low side. The 04 car gets by. Edson Luis is shown in 10th, however. Look at that 21 of Neto Vidal, shown in the 6th position. So like I said, some of these guys, man, they've made pit stops here. See 49, for example, just making pit stops, and the race goes back to green too soon, and then that catches those guys a lap down. They're really just pitting when they can, and they get caught. Back up here with our race leader, Ben or Silva. This thing's going by in a hurry, man. And Jose Carvalho, Sandro Kelmer, right there with him. So we got 8 cars on the lead lap. Some of these guys have gotten caught multiple laps down now. Take a look at our side-by-side view. You ain't going to get this anywhere else, boys and girls. Elder Mueller down there on that lower frame running in the 4th position, and we got our top 3 up there in that top frame. Well, I don't know, man. This has been a little bit of a trial for me, an exercise in patience. For me, with the CPU part. But hey, thanks for joining us here on TurnLeft TV. I'm your host, Heath Johnson. IndyCar Brazil, NASCAR Total, heading on into Bristol here tonight for 100 laps. We're 42 laps in. We've had a little bit of a messy start. Oh, I think we got a little bit of a warping right there. Uh-oh. And I don't hear a caution flag coming out. I do not hear a caution unless something's going on the radio that I didn't hear it. But it looks like Ben or Silva got caught right there. Oh, my heavens, man. See what happened here. Ben or Silva has gotten caught. Now he's in the 2nd position. 54, Carlos Leite on the outside line, and man, you know, he's obviously got some damage now to that race car. Jose Carvalho is the race leader. Man, what in the world happened there? Let's take a look at this. Ben or Silva leading the field. And watch this, man. He just warps right there back into the 22. Those guys get together. I got to look at this again. I just don't know what happened. Take a look here, man. This just happened quick. It's a little bit slow-mo action here. So coming off the turn, and we're going to find out who warped into who. Where in the heck did this come from? So the 87 crossing the start-finish line right here. Everything seems to, oh, look at that. Yeah, I mean, the 22 warped backwards got in, the 87 warped backwards got into the 22 right there. And I think that even, and I don't know, I haven't figured that out yet. I want to say that maybe even Jose Carvalho might have warped forward there. It's a crazy turn of events, but the 99 now the race leader. This is a little bit of a mess here, I will say. Jose Carvalho, the 99, our race leader here on lap 50. So now Ben Silva is man, he's back there in the 8th position now after the contact. So we'll take a look here. Ben Silva, man, he was on the losing end of this big time. He warped out or warped back, got into the 22 when he reappeared, and both those guys went into the wall. That was 1st and 3rd places. Now Jose Carvalho just happened to be in the right place at the right time, not make any contact, and he is now the race leader. And I'm sure that Jose would say, that's not the way that I want to lead the race. That's not the way that I want to, win this thing. If he does, if he is able to pull off a win, it's definitely not the way he wants to do it. I mean, these guys are competitors. They want to get out there and compete. But I would suggest to you that this is probably going to be something, this whole race, I would say, is going to have to be reviewed by the powers that be. See Ben Silva up on the outside there, and now going to go a lap down. So Ben Silva now 1 lap down in 7th as Jose Carvalho goes by in that 99 car. Man, what a tough break that is. So we've had a little bit of a mess here, and appreciate your patience here on TurnLeft TV. You see 99 now pulling up on Wilson Rashid. Elder Mueller here in the 02 coming off track to make a pit stop under green. Take a look at the 54 here. Carlos Leite is running in the 12th position. Now 54 car. So a little bit of a mess here, unfortunately. Take a look at the 82, Edders Magel. Bringing out the Jack Daniels paint scheme at 82. Just behind him is Sandro Kelmer. This race is for position. You see Miguel Braga just ahead. On board here with Edders Magel as he runs behind Miguel Braga. Is he going to try to make a pass on Miguel Braga here in the 10 car? Diving that car down to the low side. Miguel Braga up on the outside line. Now Miguel Braga, I think, has made some contact with the wall earlier, so he's probably dealing with a little bit of damage here as you see the 82 battling him through the turn, coming off turn 4 down the straightaway, and the 82 takes that position. Miguel Braga in that 10 car now. Jair Oliveira there as well. Now Jair is a couple laps down. So the 82 here of Edders Magel moved up to the 4th positions. We got guys making pit stops here. Our race leader, the 99 of Jose Carvalho, is coming down pit lane, and that's going to give the lead to Edilson Carnero. The 99 making that long, slow track down pit lane. As our leader, Edilson Carnero, here on lap 65, 66 now, leading the field. Things have been a little clean here, or cleaner, I should say. See the 99 coming back out on the track. Oh, and a caution flag. Oh, the 54 and the 49 might be involved here. 54 and the 49 to 54. Up here, oh, the 04 gets into him. 54, I think, has some damage here. And he's dealing with, he's going to pull that car off the track. So caution flag. And that is not a caution flag that any of these guys wanted to see, except for maybe Edelson Carnero. He has got a lap on everybody. He waited and waited and waited. I was just about to say that he's going to have to make that. Going to have to come down pit lane here before long. I was talking about Jose Carvalho coming back out on track, and that he was going to be able to make up those laps when everybody cycled around for pit stops. But I did not plan on a caution flag.
Pit road will be open this time between left cars.
So it looked like the 49 car here. Take a look and see what happened to him. He came down to come down maybe on into pits. He gets into the 22, comes back up into the racing surface, and he's going to sort of block the way there for Carlos Leite. Again, watch this. He's going to come down off the track, and you watch this. It looks like he's has aspirations of maybe wanting to pit this car, but comes down off the track and gets this car sideways, smacks the 22 right there. And then watch this. Sandro Kelmer says, hey, man, I'm coming off the pits. I'm coming off the pits. Hey, wait a minute. What was that all about? Just Sandro Kelmer's view here as he's trying to come back out. Smacking that 49 car, 49, leaving a little black paint on that 22. Wanted to take a look at Carlos Leite's view of this. This is Carlos Leite coming around here, and he sees the situation is blocked for him. And then it looks like the 49 car has exited the game there. But heads up move by Carlos Leite in not getting into Sullivan Gardena. Well, Edelson Carnero in the 09 is the race leader, and we're getting the one to go. That's what I'm saying, man. It's a little. I think the number of caution laps is maybe not set correct there. So yeah, I see a little bit of a mess here. So they had to. They definitely need more caution flag laps here. You gotta have to have 5 here at Bristol. That's just the way it is. You gotta have 5, if not 6. I think 5 is safe. But see, these guys are on pit lane. Some of them are. And now, back to green, Edelson Carnero is a lap up on everybody. He stayed out. Look at that. Brady Myers joining us. Cole Morgan there joining us here. So we're following the race leader, the 09 of Edelson Carnero. Ahead of him is Sandro Kelmer in that 22 car. If you're wondering why you see these cars jumping around a little bit, keep in mind these guys are all racing from Brazil, connecting to a server in Chicago. And then some dude in Indiana is broadcasting. Headers Magel indicating he may have come off track here. We'll take a look. 87 car and that Jack Daniels Chevy smacking the wall down on their inside line. No caution flag though. The caution flag does not come out. How in the world did that happen? don't know about you, man, but I am throwing my vote in to rerun this race at some point. I know these guys are on a really tight schedule. It would be nice to get the right number caution flag laps taken care of, maybe get a little bit more stable a setup going on. Take a look at our second place car, the 99 of Jose Carvalho. He was leading the race, and then a warp issue, lag issue, brought him back into the 22 of Sandro Kelmer. And he got some big-time damage there. Excuse me, that was a Benor Silva. The 99 had pitted the car. Was leading, pitted the car, and then a caution flag came out after he finished pitting. He was 3 laps down. Now he's got a couple of those laps back. He is only 1 lap down now. And he's running behind that 47 of Wilson Rashid. He's got 15 laps to go. Wilson Rashid plugging away, man. He is in that 47 car. You see the 99 goes by. Also the 21 of Neto Vidal goes by. 22 of Sandro Kelmer just behind, trying to get by that white car there, number 22. Get by on the low side, so Wilson Rashid right now running in the 11th position as you see Edgelson Carnero, our race leader, gets by on the low side. Benor Silva, that 87 car, gets by as well, so we're on board here. We're following the 09 car. Running behind Sandro Kelmer, now 22. Sandro Kelmer is running in the 7th position, so Edgelson Carnero in a, let's say, a pretty darn comfortable spot right now, having a lap on everybody. He stayed out, got lucky with the caution flag. And has got a lap on everybody. Jose Carvalho in the 99 is in second, 1 lap down. Our third place car is Neto Vidal in the 21. He is 2 laps down. Sandro Kelmer working on him, although not for position. And then Elder Mueller in the 02, shown in the 4th position here with just 10 laps to go. He makes a little contact with the wall right there coming off the turn. He's got a little bit of a battle there with Miguel Braga in the 10 car just behind him. See the 10 car right there. And Dodge just behind. Well, Edgelson Carnero is in traffic. He's hoping nothing happens here. Just let me get through, and don't want to make any contact with anybody. He's really very cautious there coming through the turn. 21 of Neto Vidal up on the high side here. Got to be very, very careful right here right now. You are all but guaranteed a race win here if you just keep it out of trouble. The 09 of Edgelson Carnero. In the right place at the right time. Here in a little bit of a messy race. I think that car's starting to get a little bit loose on him. I saw the back end of that car wanting to come around. So starting to get a little bit loose, I think, for the 09. Go on board here with him. Let's see how much he's turning that wheel. Counter steering back to the right. And it didn't look like it was too bad in that time. He's running behind the 22 car. Oh, he's right there hugging the inside, almost down on the apron there. So this car hooked up here pretty well. I thought he was getting loose there. It's a little bit of counter steer right there. Just being very, very cautious as he's racing underneath that 22 of Sandro Kelmer here on lap 97. Now we got 3 laps to go. 98, 99, and 100, baby. 2.5 laps. The 09 of Edgelson Carnero. just 2 laps to go, is the race leader. Sandro Kelmer just in front of him, and he's got a lap on everybody. The 09 car's got a lap on everybody if he could just hold out. One more lap to go for the 09 car. The 09. Edelson Carnero is going to be the race winner? Question mark? Well, it's still going. There we go. He made it official. It's Facebook official now. Just like a bad romance. Facebook official. So the 09 of Edelson Carnero gets the race win here at Bristol. He says, I'm not doing a burnout. So I'm sure he is thinking, man, that's not the way I wanted to win this race. Jose Cavallo finishes second, Neto Vidal third, Elder Mueller is fourth, Miguel Braga finishes in the 5th position. Hey, you know what? I don't even have to change the name. I got one last week. How about that? Congratulations to Edelson Carnero on his race win. Be kind of curious to see what they do with this race here. Move that over here just a little bit for you. Get that all straightened up. So congratulations to Edelson Carnero on a great race win. It was a little bit of a messy race, but you know, he was in the right place at the right time. That's the thing about Bristol. You got to be in the right place at the right time. But I think the number of caution flag laps probably wasn't enough. You're going to need, I'm saying, at least 5 at the short tracks like this. Martinsville coming up next week. You probably better count on 5 caution flag laps in the RFM or whatever it is that they set up the race, and also probably won't even think about 6 caution flag laps. And at the beginning of the race, it's probably a good idea to give yourself a good couple laps to start the race, 2 pace laps there. That just comes from racing stock cars, you know, tons and tons like I do. Let's see if we can't round up a few folks here on TeamSpeak. I think I'd actually shut it down here to try to compensate for any connection snafus. I just can't think for the life of me if they're, you know, if they would actually count this race here, given the issues there. But I might be wrong about this. But you know, those guys are professionals and they do this a lot, so that sure they've got something in mind of what they're going to do here. see Jose Carvalho finishes in the 2nd position. Neto Vidal is 3rd. Elder Mueller finishes 4th. Miguel Braga is 5th. And while we're trying to figure out what's going on here as far as an interview, we will talk a little bit about what we have coming up tomorrow night. We're going to be doing a night race at Misano in the DTM 2019 series. Race number 2 in that 2019 season, 40-minute race from Misano. And guess what? We're turning out the lights. I might even do that broadcast with my sunglasses on just in protest. No, it's going to be an interesting one. I was on this track earlier this week and drove a few laps. It's a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for these guys, but I think they can handle it. It is a nice night race. It's a tough track anyway, day or night. Just adding the night thing throws another layer of difficulty on there. It's a fun track. It'll be interesting, and you're going to see that live right here on TurnLeft TV. And then coming up on Wednesday, we'll be at Michigan International Speedway for race number 9 in the first season of 2019. 75% damage. Got a tire rule and a fixed setup in that league, and 80 lapper there in the Ironman Racing Series. That comes up on Wednesday, March the 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live right here on TurnLeft TV. All right. Boa noite. Parabéns.
Boa noite.
Congratulations on a race win there. I don't think that's the way you really wanted to win the race, but you'll take it if you can get it, right?
Ele tá comentando, antes de mais nada, good night, Heath. Edilson, ele tá comentando que ele acha assim que não foi da maneira como você esperava ganhar, mas o importante é que ganhou.
É verdade, hoje eu não esperava, cheguei muito em cima da hora, não consegui fazer o quadro direito e não aqueci para a corrida, achei que era só para pontuar e somando os pontos nele, não esperava de jeito nenhum, na verdade nem entendi direito como foi que isso aconteceu hoje.
Yes, Heath, he thinks he don't know yet how he wins that race. He don't understand how he wins that race. He came just moments before the quali. He won't get good laps in the quali. He starts behind, but with the strategy and some incidents on the race, he see that he was in the front and he won.
Well, how about patience on pit stops, because he stayed out and stayed out and stayed out. Jose Carvalho pitted, who was also running right there with him, and got caught 3 laps down. And he had to really be liking his position once he found out he was the sole car on the lead lap.
Ele diz que foi mesmo uma questão da sua paciência. Você permaneceu na pista e parou na hora certa, enquanto o José Carvalho, que vinha em segundo, ele parou um pouco antes, ele teve uma estratégia diferente, acabou ficando 3 voltas atrás. Então quando você parou, você ainda conseguiu voltar e ainda ficou uma volta na frente dele. Então ele pergunta o que você sente aí de ser o único carro na volta do líder.
Rapaz, foi sorte mesmo, né? Assim, muita sorte. Na verdade, a minha preocupação ainda estava sendo em tentar chegar no Zé e ainda passar dele, que eu tava com medo de dar uma amarela, ele ser Lucky Dog e chegar de novo atrás de mim. Muita pretensão, né? Mas cabeça fria, fui ali esperando só que não tivesse nenhuma amarela e levar mesmo o carro pra casa. Agora eu entendi. Realmente eu vi que o Zé Carvalho entrou em verde e tô lembrando que teve uma amarela, né? Então acho que realmente foi isso aí que me deu a sorte, porque acabou ele entrando em verde e eu entrei na amarela e com isso eu ganhei uma volta na frente. Realmente dentro da corrida não tava lembrando disso. Acho que foi realmente aí que fez a diferença. Se não, eu teria parado em verde, certamente eu teria disputado com o Zé Carvalho aí até o fim aí na linha de chegada. Dar os parabéns aí também pro Zé Carvalho e pro Neto Vidal aí, né, que foi o terceiro colocado.
He in the race he don't understand how happens that he stay one lap in front of the second place, but now that you said, he understanding that he stopped in the yellow flag when José Carvalho stopping the green flag. Then he can get a big advantage, but he was worried because he was afraid that have another yellow flag and José Carvalho take out the advantage, get the lucky dog and stay in the same lap. He thinks that he was trying to catch José Carvalho for put him another lap, but how did right and he the yellow flag on the end won't appear.
Yeah, it looked like also under the caution that there might not have been enough laps for the pace laps, and guys even pitting under yellow were getting caught on pit lane when the race went back to green flag.
Ele está comentando que aparentemente, mesmo com as voltas mesmo estando em verde, né, estando em amarela, desculpa, quando você parava o safety, se você não planejasse muito bem sua parada, o safety ainda entrava em verde com você nos boxes e você ainda tinha uma certa desvantagem.
Entendi. Bom, que bom que deu tudo certo, né? Eu tava com medo realmente dessa pista hoje. Quero dar uns parabéns também aí, né, pro Gardena. Assim, é bom demais correr aqui, o pessoal é sempre muito limpo, eu acho muito bacana, porque repetidas vezes eu digo, né, acidentes acontecem porque acontece mesmo normalmente, mas a gente não vê imprudência aqui a gente consegue correr tranquilo. E dar os parabéns ao Helder também aí, ó, que eu tô vendo que assumiu aí a vice-liderança do campeonato.
He thinks that was great luck. He won't expect that result. He congratulates all the drivers, all the pilots, especially Gardena, for the dedication and the effort for the best races, and congratulate all the racers, not only the winners, the podiums, but all the racers, because even the the racers that race behind, they are so much competitive and so much honest. Sometimes crash happens, but not happen because bad intention, or all the racers have sportive spirit, good intentions, and it's a pleasure race in that league, even if you race behind.
Absolutely. Right. Well, very well said. Very good sentiment there, reflected by Edelson. Well, hey, he's got a big points lead here in the Monster Cup 2019 standings. Got Martinsville, another short track, coming up next week, and you've got a big points lead. It's probably still not time to be comfortable and be complacent with the strength of the drivers that you have in this league.
Only one more commentary. He congratulates, also congratulates me, because with the fourth place, I assume the second place on the championship. The points are the temporary points, the preliminary points are calculated. He opens practically 30 points from the third place, and practically 30 points for the second place for me, and I get the second place on the championship on this race.
Yeah, teammates.
Yes, you said on the race before, you said that, and you get us lucky.
That's right. You guys do very well together. You race great together, and there's really got a lot to be said about having someone that you can team up with, someone you trust, someone you can share ideas with as well.
Yes, we are great friends and great teammates. We help each other, and even fighting for the championship, but the friendship and the partnership come after the race. Edilson, ele está comentando aqui, eu até complementei depois a questão da pontuação, né, que ele tinha comentado antes que você deveria ter aberto uma grande vantagem para os outros competidores, mas mesmo assim ainda não era o tempo de relaxar, então ele queria saber o que você esperava da próxima corrida de Martinsville. E eu até comentei, depois eu complementei a questão dos pontos, né, que já estão publicados lá, e que você já está praticamente 30 pontos à frente do vice-líder, que agora eu consegui assumir aí com esse resultado. E aí ele parabenizou aí o trabalho em equipe também, que ele vê muito isso na pista. Ele parabenizou o trabalho em equipe da gente aí.
Joia. Eu acho que ainda é cedo para querer administrar, né? Nem chegamos na metade ainda da temporada. Continuar fazendo esse trabalho, né, que a gente vem fazendo, e esperar. Tem muito chão ainda, o campeonato ainda está aberto, né? Vamos seguir em frente aí, seguir trabalhando e colher o resultado no final, né?
He said that he agree. It's early to relax. He opens a great advantage, but we not even in the middle of the championship. Much can happen. So much can happen. One race without points can change all the championship. Then the work continues hard, and he thinks that the objective is some more points, the most points that he gets, some points in all the races, independently the position.
Well, congratulations. Good luck next week at Martinsville. It's only 70 laps, so you're going to have to push them out of the way, I think, in a hurry, because that race is going to be over pretty quickly. But best of luck, both of you. Congratulations to both you and Edelson on being 1-2 in the championship, and good luck the rest of the season, sir.
Thank you, and thank you for your friendship, for your transmissions, for your great transmissions, your great races, and thank you for all. Ele parabeniza a gente, o Edilson, e deseja aí a melhor sorte aí no resto do campeonato.
Joia, obrigado, e agradecer a ele também, né?
Isso, eu agradeci. Eu comentei isso pela companheirismo, pela qualidade da transmissão. A gente não vê isso assim com muita frequência, então é isso. O agradecimento aí. Thank you, EJ.
All right, see you next week, guys.
Okay, bye.
All right, that's Elder Mueller and Edelson Carnero joining us up here in the booth, and I'm starting to get used to it, man. That 09 car up here in the booth for winning a lot of races. He's going to have to let somebody else win once in a while. He does a great job. Those guys working well together up here in the booth, but also on track, man. Teammates, and exchanging a lot of ideas, working well together, enjoying coming out to the track. You can just hear it in Elder Mueller's voice, how much fun he's having here racing in this league with his buddy Edelson Carnero, and then those guys now 1-2 in points. Well, Jose Carvalho finishes in the second position. Neto Vidal finishes third. Elder Mueller fourth. Miguel Braga is fifth. Jair Loveda finishes in the sixth position. Sandro Kelmer is seventh. Edson Luis finishes 8th, Benor Silva 9th, and Wilson Rashid rounds out the top 10 here tonight. A little bit of a messy race with some of the, just a short caution flag laps, the short number of caution flag laps, and then also, with some of the hitching on my end anyway, trying to get that worked out. I started looking up, and oh my gosh, we're 20 laps in already. But things click off in a hurry here. That's for sure. Well, hey, coming up tomorrow night, man, I am excited about this race. These guys, same guys, are going to be out here on the track in the Audis, the BMWs, and the Mercedes, making it happen at Misano night race, 40-minute race in that DTM 2019 season. There are only 6 races, so excited to bring you that race tomorrow night. March the 12th, and that starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That would be 10 p.m. Sao Paulo time. And coming up on Wednesday, we'll be at Michigan International Speedway for 80 laps in the Ironman Racing Series. Race number 9 in that first season of 2019. We got 2 races to go. We got Michigan on Wednesday, and then next week, Kansas, and we're going to crown the champion. And I'll tell you what, man, this points battle at the Ironman Racing Series is whisker thin right now. It's anybody's match. I think you got conceivably 4 guys that can win this championship, so you definitely do not want to miss that. That'll be live right here on TurnLeft TV on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, tonight's race has been brought to you by IndyCar Brazil, NASCAR Total. Those guys making it happen there, and look at that little ad for Misano, and throwing the TurnLeft TV logo up there. Thanks so much to Sullivan Gardena, Boa Noite, and letting me come in and broadcast these races, and I have a lot of fun with it, and those guys are just really very, very welcoming to me. So I greatly appreciate all of their work and all of their hospitality. Of course, tonight's race has been brought to you by TurnLeft TV. I am your host, Heath Johnson. It's been my pleasure to bring you this race. I'd like to encourage you to come out to the YouTube channel and come back again. And if you like what you see, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button. Also tell your friends what's going on here at TurnLeft TV. It's taken me a while to sort of get things rolling, and I have a hitch once in a while. Like tonight, I made the mistake of shutting down the game just before the race and rebooting, and it did not like that. But we got it worked out here. We were able to get things rolling. But again, thanks for your patience. Thanks for your support, and we'll hopefully have some more great stuff for you in store. Congratulations to Edgelson Carnero on his big race win here at IndyCar Brazil NASCAR Total at Bristol. Who doesn't want to win it at Bristol, huh? Well, we'll see you next time right here on TurnLeft TV. Till then, I am out of here. Boa noite.